Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Yodya and today I would like to present the result of my research paper about the influence of beauty standards on social media on students' perceptions of insecurity. Okay, in this presentation, I will divide it into several parts. The first one is introductions. Okay, for the introduction, social media is currently essential for students because it has many benefits for students. However, social media also have a negative impacts for students. One example is increasing the insecurity due to the beauty standards on social media. And this research aim to examine students' perspective towards beauty standards on social media and factors that influence the students' insecurity towards beauty standards on social media. And the next is literature review. In literature review, there are theoretical framework and empirical review. For theoretical framework, I choose the definition of beauty standards and the role of social media in the perception of beauty standards as a variable. Okay, for the definitions of beauty standards is a multidimensional construct that refers to one's perceptions of attitudes about one's body, size, and shape. It has both a perceptual component that refers to how we see our body size, appearance, weight, physical appearance, performance, movement, and evaluative component that refers to how we feel about this characteristic and how those feelings impact our behaviors. And according to Berkeley University, such differences in beauty standards also represent the position women and men are supposed to perform in society. And for the role of social media in the perceptions of beauty standard, social media plays a vital role in people's self-image by educating and representing what people consider to be beautiful or attractive. In the widespread use of very slim or glamorous models in social media and others media. One of the way to do is also called as a thin ideal, which communicates the way people think they should look to be attractive and appealing to others. And the next is empirical review. Based on study uh, by Sakina, social media is the main cause of student sense of insecurity, and there are also a lot of body shaming actions because everything seen on social media must comply with existing beauty standards. Beauty standards is defined by lean physical body and fair complexion skin color. Thus, if the woman is skinny and has a bright skin color, she can categorize as a beautiful. The implications of these conditions is the high effort of men and women to be ideal according to gender system, such as a big is masculine and thin is beautiful. According to Sahiri and Fauzia, also said that social media is the main reason of students' insecurity. This is consistent with a study by Cash that explained that there are five aspects of body image, namely appearance, evaluations, appearance orientations, body area satisfactions, overweight preoccupations, and self-classified weight. Based on this, a person will continue to assess and improve themselves to confirm the existing of beauty standards. Okay, for the the next is research method, and for the research method, this research use quantitative method to describe student perceptions of insecurity influenced by social media beauty standards. The quantitative method is a research method that seeks to obtain information related to the certain issues by doing surveys or experimentations. Quantitative methods usually hold up and indirect interactions between researchers and respondents because questionnaires are used. The combination of light scale and open-ended questionnaire was utilized in the study for two main reasons. The first one, the lighter scale questionnaire was used to collect quantitative information related to the student's choice of the investigated issues. On the other hand, the three open-ended items were intended to give the respondent more opportunities to express their opinion. And the study target population was 20 students of Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta batch 2018, consisting of 10 women and 10 men. And next is results. This study already compiled with the use of Google Form that examine the influence of beauty standards on social media on students' perceptions of insecurity. This data collection divided into two aspects. The first one is use open-ended questions, and the second is close-ended questions. The total were 20 respondents that participated in this questionnaire. Okay, the first I choose table to elaborate the answer of the participants. Okay, according to the table, this it can be summarized from 20 respondents participant. There is no absolute similar answers. It means that everyone has their own opinion about beauty standards on social media. According to their opinion about beauty, two participants say that beauty is relative to everyone. Then participants say that beauty is based not only on appearance and physical form, but also on someone's attitude and personality. And for participants, define beauty as a condition when someone is proud of what they have. And the last four say that beauty is someone who is considered to have physique according to existing beauty standards. Okay. For the next is according to question number two is the correlation between social media and beauty standards. And the answer is 16 participants said that there are there is a correlation between social media and beauty standards. 12 of them said that the reason behind their statement is because many people want to look beautiful according to beauty standards on social media, and the rest of them said that beauty standards on social media make respondents feel insecure about their physical conditions. And last but not least, for the question number two, the last first said there is no correlation between them. Okay, for the next questions is their opinion about beauty standards that exist in social media. And the answer are 9 participants thought that beauty standards in social media are very negative because they refers to visual things such as fair skin, sharp nose, smooth face, thin, and slender body. And another 4 thought that beauty standards have merged with the movement to love ourselves and be proud of what we have. And for the third questions, the last 7 participants disagree with the beauty standards on social media because it makes respondents feel insecure. And for the fourth questions is about factors that affect them self-confidence when playing social media. And the answer are 5 participants said that the factors that affect them self-confidence when playing social media are comments and expectations from others about them. And another 2 participants said they feel confident when share something useful with others. And 3 participants said that beauty privilege is still exists even on social media. 4 participants feeling unconfident because seeing other people better than them. And the last 6 participants are not using social media as a benchmark. Okay, for the last questions of the table about ways to deal with insecurity that caused by social media. According to the answer, there are 3 ways to deal with the insecurity that causes by social media. The first one is by realizing that if there is a standard of beauty or not, life must go on and we don't need to follow the social constructions in society. And two participants answer it. And second, signing out from their social media and keep themselves busy. And two participants answer it. And the last but not least is increasing their self acceptance, self love, and be more grateful for God's giving and think positively. And the 6 participants answer it. And for the next I choose bar charts to know the respondents about beauty standards on social media. And according to the chart, show that respondent about beauty standards on social media, this chart is divided into 4 questions that asks about the beauty standards on social media. The chart shows that majority of respondents are actively use social media in their daily life. And the second answer shows that the majority of respondents do not strive to achieve beauty standards on social media. And the third answer shows that there is a balanced answer between satisfied and dissatisfied respondent. And the last answer shows that the respondent is not feel confident every time they see someone better, just 2% difference between their two. And for the last, I choose pie chart to know the respondents about social media that they use often. Okay, the pie chart about the social media that respondents use often. In general, the researchers I, as a researcher, mentioned 3 options of social media such as Instagram, Twitter, and other. From the pie chart, it is clear that the majority of the participants use Instagram with 60% for acquisitions and 25% like to use Twitter and only a minority prefer other social media that the main two. And the next is discussions. This study shows that many students in Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, especially batch 2018, felt insecure when playing social media. However, they felt they were not required to follow beauty standards in social media. It is very negative because they refer to visual things such as fair skin, sharp nose, smooth face, bright face, and etc. This research shows that there is not only women who feel insecure when playing social media, but men also feel the same way. However, some students do not care about the existence of beauty standards in social media. Students heal during insecurity by realizing that if there is a standard of beauty or not, life must go on. We don't need to follow the social constructions in society, and signing up from the social media keep themselves busy and increasing their acceptance, self-love, and be more grateful for God's giving and think positively. Next is conclusions. And this research has surveyed the influence of beauty standards on social media on student perception of insecurity. It can be concluded that there is the influence of beauty standards on social media on students' perceptions of insecurity. Their answer proves that they are feel they feel insecure when playing social media, but they felt they were not required to follow beauty standards on social media. This research shows that there is not only women who feel insecure when playing social media, but men also feel the same way. However, some students do not care about the existence of beauty standards in social media. The students also say that most factors that affect their self-confidence when playing social media are comments and expectations from others about them. Beauty privilege still exists even on social media, and seeing other people that better than them can make they feel insecure. Okay, according to the result of this study, it is recommended that further studies might focus on qualitative elements to support the data gained from the survey. Thus, the further studies may reveal how social media causes students' insecurity in more depth and detail. Also, it should be noted that questionnaire must be adjusted between women and men so that participants can more easily understand that what is meant by beauty standards in social media based on their respective gender. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.